blows my mind. Okay, so on content, like, why not? I don't know. People just keep saying to. Doesn't even matter. It's so busy. It's 10 o'clock. It's swamped. It's the server, the simulation, just more and more loaded with data. It's completely alienating. Going against our like biological drive and instinct. So what happens is we just further kind of detach from the rest of society. So it's like we're brought more into the server, and then as more people are brought into the server, greater detachment, alienation, loneliness takes place, like tenfold over, both due to proximity to, you know, a non-homogeneous population, at mass scale, you know, crowds, but two, or also because of the inputs of the digital server. You can just say like, this guy's so close. You can say like the cell phone. Yeah, like, of course this guy's everywhere. He's fucked. So I don't know. That adds to it too, like mass migration, but yeah, like the effects of like the cell phone, over socialization, living outside of reality, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, and then to our environment, the physical server. Man, there's so much to talk about here. But save it for, I don't know. Everything's so cooked. And yeah, the physical server, the total manifestation of, you know, servers, we can call them like condos, machines. They're just data collection blocks, literally collections of data, collection of hardly humans at that, of which they just retreat back into some sort of server manifestation, be that the digital or the physical or whatever. But everything's so fucking cooked. Everything's so cooked. But, you know, despite everything being cooked, be that society, humanity, oh gosh, my health, etc. Just gotta stay focused and enjoy with what you have. You know, like, don't focus on, why focus on what you've lost when you can focus on what you still have? Just gotta make the best of it. So I see it. Then wasting your best days or the rest of your days for what? Just pulled to the gym. It's like already past 10 o'clock. Just never seen it this busy. Which is like, and obviously there's like bare, you know what, people here. Just not, it's never a pleasant sight to see, but you know what? Adds to the decline, I guess. It's whatever. You know, I'm kind of off right now, so I mean, technically speaking, I could come later. I mean, usually I'm here this time like 10 to 12, 11 to 1. Dude, there's been times I've been here from like 12 to 2:30-ish at that. I'm a total minority right now. But yeah, it's packed. Just kind of crazy. But then just going to get the workout in and just make the best of it. It's not going to change my outcome. Hopefully not. But let's get this. That's crazy. It's 2 a.m. I got here at 10. Was that 4 hours? That's crazy. No way. Usually I average like 2.5, 3. Gotta find a more effective way to record this and just maybe do like clips and actual full workouts. So to be honest, like now is a good time like just to talk. I think, I don't know, just my life right now where, dude, shopping carts everywhere. So I mean, okay, for like the last 2 months, I'd say, it's like the gym has kind of been like the only thing I'm making progress in life. It's like, if I'm not going to the gym, what am I doing with my life? And I say that because it's like, since, dude, there's so much to talk about, but since end of May of this year when I quit, or end of May this year when I quit my job. Shopping carts. Everything's just felt like Groundhog Day. Sure, I traveled in the summer, like I traveled a decent amount, but something else. Stuff to talk about. Let me use my phone. Some things on my mind were like, just like living in, saw some clips on this, but just like trying to remain in reality. Yeah, sure, like right now I'm recording actually for hyper reality, for like virtual reality, etc. But I don't know, people just keep meeting people with like, dude, track your life, like record your life, share your story, etc. So I don't know what I'm going to call this. This could be like draft number 1 of whatever. And the gym, this whole gym thing, I'm thinking of like titling as like, I can call it like a weight thing, like Road to 180 or Last Chance or Final Send, because that's what kind of is. Because it's like, once I do this, it's done. I'm not going to do it again. And I've had so many like gym cycles or gym kind of chapters. Yeah, like chapters or whatever you call it. And then, which I'd like to talk about and share, because it's like, there's been so many ups and downs. My best progress was up until 2019, and then I got busy with work, and I was kind of like on a maintenance. Like I made huge progress 2018 to spring of 2019, and then I was busy like looking for work, etc. And then got so just distracted with work. I mean, whatever. And then COVID happened, and I lost all my, it's whatever. And then my condition, and then just kind of like, I've always been gymming, like ever since COVID so-called ended or whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like I met a few new faces today at the gym, saw like 1 or 2 old ones, and it's always nice to get some compliments, whether they're genuine or honest or whatever. Like one guy's like, wow, I want to be like you. I'm not flexing it, it's whatever. I'm just taking it for what it is. And then this guy I just met, I can say his name's Nick, the one who spotted me. Sloppy shoulder set, but it's whatever. And he's like, yeah, he didn't take his pump cover off in like months or whatever. I'm like, and then he took it off. I was like, dude, you look good, man. And he's like, oh, I inspired him. I was like, yo, chill. But and then one other guy who's hitting legs, I've seen a few times now. He's like, he wants my shoulders. I'm like, yo, chill. But I don't know, a lot to talk about. I think, so I'm just trying to find what I was talking about. Something about, yeah, like people living for, through, and by the server, etc. But like there was a few like video clips on like Facebook, whatever. One guy's like, Khabib talked about this, where it's like people just live by and through the cell phone, etc. And it's like it's destroyed. I mean, we become so over socialized, which is like, I mean, Ted Kaczynski brought this up decades ago, but it's like, I don't know, so depersonalizing. And but yes, someone was just saying like they don't. I forgot maybe it's Andrew Tate, I don't know, but they're like, F like doing all this. He's like, I just want to live in reality, and I get that. And this is like a topic brought up before, where it's like, the internet was a way to escape from the real world, whereas now like the real world, albeit getting swarmed by the server, is now a way to escape from virtual reality, of which people are increasingly like living for and through and by, etc. Like, do you just see people? What's people's like average screen time? To just like people open their phones up like 900 times a day. It's like, and they're perpetually on their phones, whether it's for work or, dude, I just want to. That's what it was. Someone was like, I don't want to like sit in front of a screen. I want to be like inland, like, or in the landscape and doing real things, which again is like fading away by design, etc. But I don't know, something else to talk about. So one thing I wanted to mention is, every time I finish my workout, I always have a snack. This is like something I've started doing like the last couple months. I'm already like halfway in my commute back, like getting home, but it's like, it's a really good apple. But yeah, I'd say the main thing is, it's not a new idea, especially like late at night. My average workout time used to be like around an hour and a half, hour and 45, 2 hours. When I do cardio, leg stretching. There's a cop there. Anyways. So, one thing that's important is really to like for me, it's like curbing my appetite, because otherwise I'm going to crave, I'm going to get home, yeah, like I need to, I'm depleted, like I'm trying to get my protein in, start the rebuilding process, etc. But like last winter season or whatever, the amount of times, I mean, more than not, I would stop myself, but it's like I want to buy food, and I would go to a Wendy's like once a week or every other week in like the winter phase, so like November-ish until like March-ish. I'd say, or like estimate, or April, or maybe March. I don't know, but I find sometimes I'd eat chips. I have chips with me, like Lay's baked. Again, really just to curb my appetite, not to eat like crappy calories. But even an apple alone. Okay, an apple alone is like literally just enough to get a little bit of carbs in your system. Say it again. Get a little bit of carbs in your system just to get your appetite started, which is to kind of like, or curb your appetite rather, just in time it takes to get home. Like, it's not really forced to buy food, but anyways, I'm home now. I'm gonna drive a bit more because I don't want to pull up to my place recording a video. Yeah, it's like, yo, what the hell? There's like saw a fox or a lynx. Yeah, it's not a new idea. It's like, sorry, I'm thinking to myself how, dude, society's been destroyed by the advent or the, no way they put speed bumps here. That's crazy. I'm on a residential, like in a residential neighborhood. They never had speed bumps before, but because it's for good reason. I just summed this up before my camera dies and there's a car behind me. It's like, I'll just do a loop, but anyways, yeah, so I think that was like my thought for today, just gymming aside. People are destroyed, like people are always online. I mean, it's destroyed dating, it's destroyed communication, it's destroyed one another, it's destroyed relationships, it's destroyed, there's just so much to it, and that it's increasingly going to become worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, I don't know, I guess I had a personal experience recently where, I'll say it, dude, so I'm talking to this girl. I like her. I'm interested. I'm genuinely interested in her. And yeah, I'm like literally trying to decrease my screen time. And it sucks because I'm not working right now, which is kind of like a blessing as well. But then I'm still like on the screen, whether like some format of a screen. It's good to be outside and get away from the screen, but I'm trying to stay off my phone, and specifically Instagram, which, I mean, for the most part, my algorithm's absolutely cooked, and just straight rage bait and just straight, dude, it's such a waste of time. Like, my screen time was like, I need to lock in, and I mean, gym aside, at the gym I'm hardly on my phone, maybe like less than 5 minutes at that, just changing songs, or like I try and ignore it as much as possible. Like, I'm there for a reason. Like, there's a reason why I'm at the gym. All right, I'll do a loop. I don't know what the battery's at. But anyways, like, it's whatever. I don't want to start poking holes at this, etc. But it's like, yeah, so I told this chick, yeah, I'm trying to stay off the app, which I guess she understood. And I guess, dude, I still have like over a dozen messages or DMs unopened, unresponded. Do I feel bad? No, it's like, dude, there's other ways. If you need to get a hold of me, there's other ways to get a hold of me. It doesn't really matter. But it's like, dude, especially like girls today, they crave, by design, they crave attention. It's like a biological instinct to need attention in society, to be recognized, to be seen, to be loved, to be cared for, kind of like what you'd find in a family. But I don't need to go into like the details, and I need to remain unbothered by this because I'm not gonna lose sleep anymore over like the stuff. But dude, like I was chatting to this girl, and I guess I don't like getting ghosted. I don't want to get ghosted. I'm not really one to get ghosted, etc. Dude, there's girls I've talked to in the past who have just like fell out naturally over time, or like still follow each other, or it's what, like no hard feelings, it's whatever. Dude, I was talking to this girl, she would just DM me stuff, which I'll be honest, every time, for the most part, I was on the app like looking forward to receive something for her, like speak to her. The reality is I like to meet people in real life, and it's not a new or novel idea where it's like when you meet a chick or you meet a girl, it's like ideally you want to get to meet them within, I don't know, it's like within 1 to 2 days of like talking, whatever, like set up a date, etc. You know, she doesn't really she's not really looking for a date, at least with me. You know, when girls say like, oh, I'm not looking for a relationship, all it means is not looking for a relationship with you. Or like there's this thing, it's like she's not yours, it's just your turn. Or it's not, you got to respect the boundaries. So it's like, why chase? I'm generally off the app. I was on the app like hardly, sometimes like trying to curate a gallery thing. I had to DM some guy. I don't have another way to contact him, but otherwise just trying to get off it. I got a notification from her one day, just ignored it because it was like a meme or something. I'm like, oh, she just needs to, there's something to say here. I was like, okay, I can ignore this for now. And then a week goes by. I'm like, all right, I want to just message her back and be like, because I posted something to my story, be like, yo, I'm just let you know, I'm like trying to get off the app or whatever, like trying to stay away from it. Dude, if you want to talk, let's talk. If you want, I've already reached out to her a few times, like, hey, let's meet up. Never happened. Sure. I'm not going to keep chasing, but dude, I like this girl. And then the other day I checked, she just unfollowed me, just like out of nowhere. I'm like, really? And it's a lose-lose situation at the end of the day, because it's like, if I don't message her, it's whatever. It's game over, let's say. And if I do message her, I'm now chasing. It's whatever. I don't know. I really like this chick. I don't even like calling girls chicks. Like, I really like this girl. And I was like anxious right away. I went on my page and I noticed, I'm like, really? Am I gonna? And to be fair, I really wanted to message her and be like, what happened? Is everything okay? Like made a note on my phone what I want to say. I don't know. And even though people would say like, Jordan, just ignore it, it's her loss. I'm like, dude, it's not about loss or anything here. It's like, I guess she craved attention like it's oxygen. Dude, I'm trying to get off the app. If you're ready to meet up in person, please, let's meet up. 100% I'm down to meet up. Again, just, I guess, didn't value that to her, or just not with me. Like, but any other guy, sure, I guess. But again, I'm not going to keep chasing. I don't know. Just got to lock in, stay focused. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to. Anyways, like my whole thing is that every time I look at my screen, I feel nothing. I feel disgusting. I'm not working right now. I have health issues that are, for the most part, my priority. Listen, if a girl comes in my life, you will be, I mean, if things are right, like I want to have a relationship with someone. I'm here to, I don't know, I want to have kids. I'm not here to fool around or anything. Like we're all getting older anyways. Like I don't have to share that with her explicitly. Well, it's not mutual. I don't know. Anyways, listen, like, I'm down to be friends, so to speak, just to see how things are. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I stepped away for a second, for a moment, and then I came back just to see she's gone. Again, you know how fucking shit that makes someone feel? There was a video on this somewhere online that, again, videos where he's talking about, like, just what it's like to be ghosted, and it's like it's worse than actually, like, getting broken up. Dude, you received no closure, and the fact that it's like, dude, I'm literally just stepping away. Could have just been a misunderstanding, or again, it's just not meant to be. But what am I gonna do? Like, chase and be like, oh my god, I wanted, like, no, I'm not saying there's right or wrong to that, but bro, I'm not the one who unfollowed you. It's like, I feel like anyone would say the same as me, like, wait, what the fuck? And I don't know, I saw this girl that was just, I guess I was into, genuinely speaking, that I really want to meet up with. Dude, I'm cool, like, talk over the phone. Dude, I want to call her and be like, I'm not gonna say her name, like, hey, what happened? Like, can we talk, etc. But dude, what does she do? Comfort me? And I don't know, it's whatever. But I didn't think stepping away for a sec, or like, yeah, maybe I'm on for like 5-10 minutes just to respond to someone, I see something, and that's it. Am I crazy? But I didn't think that would have someone delete me or like unfollow me or something. It's just like that. Yeah, it's like fucking getting stabbed in the fucking heart. So I don't know. But yeah, just thought came up after that. I was like, dude, everything's just so cooked right now. Like, people living online. Dude, imagine if we just all our cell phones got deleted. So there'd have to be some way to like stay in contact with someone else, or I mean, you'd have to figure it out. But dude, how would things change? For the better or for the worse? Like, you meet everyone today, first thing people say to me, like, oh, what's your Instagram? But I'm not feeling, I'm like, I don't have an Instagram, I don't use my Instagram. Sometimes just give it to them, like, hey, you can follow me. If they're cool, give it to them, and then when I'm on my phone, I just hit like follow back. I'm not trying to like, I'm trying to like not mess with my ratio, or like, see right there, that's like so messed up. Like, I'm trying to like unfollow people. I want to see less content. And I go on it, I don't even see people I follow as content, just like creators and stuff like that. It's just straight ads of you know who, of like BS ads that are just like straight rage bait and are straight distraction from my life. And it's like a type of propaganda. So I guess, to be honest, these last few days were like kind of hard when I realized it. Dude, my birthday's coming up, and there's a concert I'm shooting at, like an event at a really good venue. It's like my favorite venue. She actually said she doesn't like it because it's like it's hard to breathe, etc. But, and I was gonna invite her. I'm like, hey, I'm shooting XYZ artist. It's like from like 10 or 11 to like 5 a.m. Obviously, she just come along. I was gonna ask her, like, hey, do you want to come out? And then unfollows me. That's crazy. Who knows? Maybe in the back of her mind, she's like, oh, why isn't he messaging me? Dude, I'm off the app, dude. And then it's only when I told you that, which isn't like a surprise, you unfollowed me. Okay. Who knows? Maybe some other guy or some other set of people can give her attention, or just like not leave her unfulfilled with, like, do you feel abandoned? Like, I don't want to get into like abandonment issues and like daddy issues and all that stuff, but gee, I was cool with this girl. I guess I'll just keep it at that. I guess mental note that I've been saying is like, there is no tomorrow.